just go and have a little check, make sure everything's alright for this. Because I've always had technical problems. Subscriptions. Yes, it is. We are live. Hello and welcome to ERL F1 playoff event. So, from what I can gather, I've kind of been just kind of jumped into this last second. It should be top 5 or top 10, sorry. From what I can gather, will be going up a tier, and the bottom 10 will be staying or going down a tier. So this is a little race for us guys to watch and see. It kind of decides the tiers and make sure everyone gets put in the right place. As now we're going to be starting. We have 2 races today, 2 short races with one shot qualifying on. It will be at Spain and Spa, if I can remember correctly, as we are going to get underway here. Top 7. Okay, that's fine. Hi guys. He's all piling in now. So it's top 7 that's now. Okay, I was just checking with some people. Just making sure I get it all right. So top 7. Okay, I'll keep that mental note. I'll keep the mental note in, guys. Well, all I've got to really say, if any of you are watching and racing, enjoy it, have some fun, and put some good laps down. Everyone seems to be here today. Jesus. Oh. As now we'll be adventuring into Spain. For some drivers, this can be a track that's like Spain, but without the S. So now everyone gets their setup on. As I can see, I've seen Daniel Fassi, David Rapid, and Matt on here typing. I think most of you guys are actually in this race as well, so don't get too distracted while typing, as someone has readied up, and I think that's a little bit too quick. Oh no, I hope someone hasn't done that on purpose. Hope it's a little accident, but now the cars are going to get underway here. As we just keep this other monitors we'll stay on board with FIFA. We'll stay on board with Master FIFA, which I'm pretty sure is Stuart. I could be wrong though. Everyone keeps changing their names, so I'm not really 100% sure anymore on who's who. But it does seem like, I think Mr. Fassi was quickest in the first sector, but I could be wrong. I'm always a bit wrong, so. So I'm just trying to get everything up here. We can hide the UI. As we can see, I think it's JM going to be coming through. You'll be in the lead going into this last sector, but everything will change into that braking zone. So you can see everyone's chopping and changing all of a sudden. As I'm hoping, I didn't see anyone getting disqualified yet. Any predictions? I mean, I've seen a lot of these boys drive, but as we do get our first disqualifications, if I had to put my money on anyone to win it's Spain. God, I would like to say Stuart. I think he could do it, but you never know with these guys racing so. Mufasa choke, not gonna lie. Oh, he's probably watching this. I can't say anything to him. But, bold. Mufasa bold choke. So now we get onto the race, 17 laps. Probably will be the one stop. I'd imagine it's going to be, there's always got to be medium in a 25 lapper, so unless you could do soft hards, but I think it will be medium hards. I don't see it going any other way here. As it looks like it's stayed dried, I think it is definitely on mixed conditions. Or is it on mixed? I think it is. Let me go and have a little check. I might be just gaslighting you guys. Here we are. Oh, it's fixed to light clouds, so there will not be any rain. Aww. Kinda like the rain. God damn it. So it will be dry for both races and both qualifyings. We will not have any weather changes. But it's probably for the best. Yeah, it probably is. It's an event. It's a playoff event. It's probably the best. You don't meddle with the conditions too much. But damn, I love the rain. As now we're on to the formation lap. I didn't actually have a look at these guys' tyres. So we'll do it right now. But it does seem it's soft and medium, so maybe my hard shirt was just thrown out right outside the window. As soon as I said it, GM on pole position right now on those soft tyres. So he'll have the advantage from all three cars behind him. And then there's a block or two of Vader and FCT on the softs, M2 on the mediums. It's a mixed grid by the looks of it. DMC and Man's Not Bob on the softs, Matt on the mediums, Formula White and Mufasa on the softs, Josco on those mediums, Rapid on the softs, DXT on the mediums and Boosted on those soft tyres. So not everyone's unanimously agreed on one decision, one strat really. But this will be an interesting start as it's not really the biggest block. So we can see if our... Is that someone went wide? Is that Simon went wide there on the formation lap? And hit the barrier? I did see the pink car. I'm not sure if it's the Racing Bulls. I'll actually go back and check that. I think it is. Look how far back he is in the order. Well, probably the best time to do it would be now, as I don't think there's any damage on the formation, so but your tyres might get a little bit scrubbed from doing it now, as he's got to try and make his way into his pit box without hitting anyone. But now we'll see them all lining up here. Boosted will be the last one to line up, so when he gets in there, we'll be ready for the start of this race. As you can see, GM as Mufasa has been disqualified from parking his car, so you'll be starting way farther from the grid. So now we wait for the lights out. That is the 5 red lights here. And away they go. Now I'd imagine GM is going to get the better start, but it looks like Simon's got a better start on Fassi here. As these guys are really going at it. They're 3 wide into the corner behind as Lord Vader swoops around the inside in that McLaren, but he gets tagged and spun there. I'm not sure. I think it's a pink car, but he's starting all the way. He's got a lot to climb back up here off that start. But M2 out of nowhere, surging up to the front of the grid, really. He's had a really good start, but he's got to put his head down and chase M2 as we've got someone in the back. I think that might have been Josco. But not 100% sure. It's already GM pulling nearly a 2-second gap to the next car behind him. It's just a little bit wobbly there. Really pushing the car on the limits there. So we do see some more yellow flags back, and I think that is Man's Not Bob. Wonder what happened here. It's my race winner was Formula of FIFA's falling way back to the order. I'm glad I'm not a betting man, because then I've just lost all my money. But we now get onto the next lap of this race. As every car's piling down, we'll go on board with Rapid. It did seem close. Scott Mufasa is really close to him. Breaking into the first zone. And he gets that move done. Up into 8th place for him. As we got Manslot Bob already pitting, so he must have collided with the wall there. Sorry we didn't get the replay on it. As it looks like now Matt's chasing down. These guys are fighting all the way behind them. So we'll go back because it looks like Rapid's trying to make the move back on him. Can't get past, but now he's come under. He's under attack from Mufasa's teammate Boosted here. But can't make the move stick. Tries to go for it, can't make it stick now. And it's not really an overtaking place here. As Mufasa, I think, gets a little bit... doesn't get the best exit up the hill. And now with DRS, Mufasa won't have DRS? He doesn't. But Boosted again, lunging down the inside. Can he get the car stopped? Can he get it back going now? And he does, it's up to 9th. He's got his teammate ahead of him. It's the possible strategies. Flash back up on your screen. It's a one stop, either onto the mediums or onto the hards. Choose your poison. As Mr. Fassi gets the fastest lap of the race. But many more cars have to come across the line. It's FCT coming out of nowhere, but Boosted just comes right back past. I wonder what really happened there. But now I think it's all on board the Mufasa train, it looks like here. He's got a lot of cars wanting to get past him. It's really the closest we got on grid right now, actually. There's a battle for 14th. There's Joe Cole, I think, just making another mistake there. Losing the car a little, but he manages to keep out of danger. Which is interesting of note. As we do see Rapid really pushing FCT up the hill there a little. But yeah, but we'll have a look on board. Boosted's not going to get there in time, but I think Rapid will. No, he doesn't either. Not much of a straight there. You get DRS, but it's not much of a straight to gain up to him. I imagine these softs won't be lasting the longest. It says they can do them to lap 9. I think most of these boys could get them to lap 9, but already FCT into the pits. As just trying to look around here, it looks like Formula White gaining on Rapid here. Rapid defends that inside line. Gonna go side by side. Rapid, he just covers the apex or sits the car right on there and says, "Thank you very much, you ain't getting past here." As we'll look forward now as the two Ferraris try to go at each other now. And this will get interesting. As I believe Boosted is in VR, so he's going to be having to struggle to see who's past him. Or who's in front of him, really, I should say. Or who's even close, but we'll go back to Lord Vader as this looks like it's going to become a scrap for P9, but Formula White just falling off the back a little. As we do have, as I was just talking, commentators curse about Boosted. He's put it in the wall, but he manages to get the car back up and going. He doesn't DNF from this race, but front wing damage, I think he would have to come in and put on those hards now. They are not nice, as M2's caught back up to JM, who was leading this race, but I think that's the softs just switching off a little now. And the medium's now starting to become a fast tyre compared to those tires. We're going board with Lord Vader. Are these guys going to try and make it 3 wide? It looks like Rapid had no way of defending against Formula White, but he tries to stick the car in the inside there. This guy's still side by side. Going into turn 3. The big right hander, they're still trying to keep it. There's still a touching distance. Rapid flings it down there. And it looks like he does keep the position there. Great racing from the pair of them. You can't knock them for doing that. It's very hard to get it all wrong and tag them and go spinning into the barrier. It's a little nice little battle there. As Boosted is in for his pit stop, comes out in front of Man's Not Bob, not having the greatest race. As we'll just go back up the order, see if there's any battles. We'll actually go back to the lead.